We're in my room today. I've been watching too much Bojo.
More autistically.
Too much Boris Johnson on my Instagram feed.
Why?
ChatGPT.
AI.
AI. ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
No, isn't it? ChatGPT.
Oh, sorry.
ChatGPT.
AI.
AI.
Did an eyelash just fall out my eye?
From my eye.
AI. No, my eye. Anyway.
ChatGPT. Hello, Munchkins, and welcome to the Alova's Chat podcast. You're here with Arena
And Agnesa.
and this is episode. Why did you say that? Are you gonna start laughing?
I just clocked that our intro is like, you know when in primary school they give you like lines and then they're like, you say this and then...
Okay. And this is episode this is episode 11. Looking back, moving forward.
What?
Looking back, moving forward.
Alright.
Okay. Quick little overview.
It was the silence you waited for. You waited for a reaction. Anyway.
Main thing this week that happened was P&P and Nike event.
Oh yeah. What?
I was expecting you to talk about it.
Oh, you said it. Yeah, we went to the PNP.
PNP.
We went to the PNP and Nike event, and it was really good. Well, personally for me, it kind of, we were talking about this, that it kind of gave similar vibes to Gymshark Lift, except that it was like more Cali. It was all Cali, which I personally really like because obviously I do calisthenics.
It was a good event. I like the setup was really cool. The training ground upstairs was insane. I'll try and insert a picture that I took.
The intro was sick.
The little showcase.
Yeah.
All the P&P athletes are really cool as well.
Yeah.
They're all insanely strong.
Basically, we didn't participate. Personally, I regret because I feel like the reason I didn't partake was because I was scared of what they were going to make us do. I thought it was going to be like muscle ups and stuff. And I was like, I can't do a muscle up. But I actually probably could have taken part in one of the sets.
Yeah. You've probably seen like everyone's reels. A lot of people posted after. But it's really cool. It's really cool seeing how strong everyone is.
Yeah. No, it's very inspiring, guys.
That cuts it for overview. Going on to the main questions. So today we thought we'd do a chiller episode and just kind of reflect on this past year a bit. It's coming towards the end of the year, so we thought, why don't we look back at where we were this time last year and see kind of how far we've come, what's changed in our lives, etc. What were we like 1 year ago?
I've been told I was an NPC 1 year ago. And still am, apparently.
Do you want to develop on that?
1 year ago.
Specifically training and health-wise, but life-wise as well.
I think it was like literally 1 exact year ago. Not exactly like to the date, but like within a few days that we went to our first Steel Warriors event. The Gymshark and Steel Warriors event. I think that was the first ever like calisthenics event I'd been to.
That's mental.
Right? Isn't that crazy how it's like, because it was in
1
November,
year.
wasn't it? Yeah. Think about how much has happened in the whole year.
That's mental.
Wait, what's so mental about it?
No, because I thought that was like 2 years ago.
No, this time last year is when I was starting my calisthenics journey properly, like getting it more involved. I was kind of just starting to do it in the gym, but like also not seriously. So I was just like playing around doing handstands and stuff. 1 year ago is when I started forcing myself to like go to events, and that was in November. Then I think I went to my first UCA event in February. That's already a few months afterwards anyway. Because all
the events happened May to August.
Yeah, and it was in a like kind of a short time frame now that I think about it. I think myself 1 year ago would have been proud of me now for like going to them.
Yeah.
I've met so many like cool people.
Yeah, honestly met some of the best people
Yeah,
that I know
same.
now, which is mental. I don't think training's changed that much for me. I was in uni, last year of uni, so I think my priority was on that
Yeah,
because it was masters.
yeah. My training definitely has changed because I think I was doing more like gym stuff and then just
Yeah.
adding in like handstands at the end of my session, whereas now I like hardly use the machines and I'll do like proper like Cali based sessions.
I think my mindset's changed. Not regarding training, but more so, especially when it comes to events now, it's more so for the community rather than to train, if that makes sense. Because I know that I train better alone now, and I think that's become more evident to me throughout this year, more so than any other years. So I think the way I approach my training is different, not my training in itself.
Yeah. I mostly go to the Cali events and stuff for the social aspect. Don't get me wrong, I like we've learned new things and stuff at them, but
Yeah, of course.
like I don't treat it as a proper training. I probably should actually do more training in it, but I feel like those are the times when I can just like socialize with like-minded people. If you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, also with the like-minded people, going to places like that rather than whether you go out drinking and stuff is so much better to meet your type of people and people who will push you to get further in life. So I think it's a very good step from us going to that Still Warriors event because it kind of opened up a lot of opportunities because we met a lot of people through that. We didn't even meet that many, like we didn't talk to that many people, but it kind of opened our eyes more so to the world.
It's actually crazy how many people we've met though this past year.
Yeah,
only
that's true.
like in Cali, doing Cali stuff.
Yeah. More to come, more to come.
Exactly.
How did you see yourself back then compared to what you see yourself now?
Pretty much the same, I can't lie. I see myself now, shocking as this may be, as more sociable compared to like last year. I think for me the main point was like actually stepping so far out of my comfort zone that I like to the point where I was literally forcing myself to go to these things because I knew like it would be good for me and I knew I'd meet like people who had similar interests. It was just so intimidating, which is why I started dragging you along as well.
Yeah. I think I've just become more assured with my own presence. Not to say that the last years I wasn't, but more so in that I know even more now that I couldn't care less about other people. Not in a lack of empathy way, but more so in a whatever you could be thinking about me, cool.
That's
kind
true.
of way.
I agree with that.
And I did have that mindset before, but I think this year has taught me that more so.
I agree. Yeah. I think this time last year I genuinely like
You were struggling to make an public Instagram account.
Yeah, it was about this time last year I made my calisthenics account and I was actually so stressed about it. I was like, oh, all the people from my secondary school are gonna see. But then I was like, I actually don't care.
Honestly, The thing is, you don't even know what they're thinking, so you're making assumptions on what they might think about you.
Yeah, but even if they
And it's
are
just
thinking like
coming from your own insecurity.
that's true, but then you know what I like what you just reminded me of is the fact that like people like in the calisthenics like sphere literally don't judge you for like anything.
No. People doing better than you won't judge you for what you're doing. It's the people who you're doing better than or doing stuff that they want to be doing will judge you because of their projections of their own
I don't know.
insecurities.
I just think about it. I'm like, if someone wants to do something, like, who are you to like,
What
like, just so, so what?
impact?
Yeah, how does it affect you?
What
Honestly,
does it matter to you, to your life? How does it impact your life? Unless they are directly, no, like for real, for unless they are directly impacting your life in one way or another, whether that be, I don't even know how they would directly impact your life.
I don't know. I don't know why everyone gets so caught up in other people's business.
They've got no life. Oh, just actually have no life.
Basically,
Get a life. If you're a hater, get a life, because do something with it.
no, I feel like that's a bit harsh, but it's like I just feel like why are you judging someone for them like doing what they want to do? Like it's actually genuinely none of your business, and I feel like just Loki, get a life. Like just go about your life. It doesn't concern you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it really does. Like,
I don't know how to explain it. It's like surely you're not doing that.
surely you're not serious. I am
Like surely
serious,
you're
and
not
don't call me. On another level,
on another level. What other level is that? Just be a good person. Like be a nice person. That came out so bad. I don't think that you should.
focus on your own life.
I don't know what we're trying. I feel like we're trying to say the same thing, but we can't get it out.
You've got goals to chase, do you not?
This is gonna go on for ages.
Let other people pursue their dreams, no matter how ridiculous they may seem to you.
I just don't think it's worth judging other people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel we should move on.
I think you guys are getting what we're trying to say. Maybe.
What, if anything, has completely changed since a year ago? It could be routine, habits, the colour of your hair.
I think just the people and energy I surround myself with.
Yeah, facts, actually.
Yeah, put it there.
How did that hurt?
No one spots like that.
It's not a thriller.
Put that. One thing that's changed is the people I surround myself with, and I feel like I'm working on it, but like the type of energy that you put out, I didn't really think about goals and life and like things like that, like what I want to get from life. I was just kind of just like going with it.
Yeah.
I feel like my horizons have expanded this year.
Interesting. I mean, I'm no longer at uni, so life's gotten significantly better. No, but I think what's changed is also kind of my goals for the future. I think now that I've understood what I want, I've not fully understood what I want from life, but I think this time last year, like post summer, I was coming back from working internship and retail like 7 days a week, and I was set on applying to grad jobs, wanting to do like wanting to go into the corporate world basically. And now I couldn't think of anything worse. I mean, I could, don't get me wrong, definitely could, but I rethought what I'd like my future to look like. I realised that fitness wise, this is just the beginning. We're still quite young, and people have been training, like even with calisthenics, there are people who are training decades.
Yeah.
And you look at them, you're like, why can't I do that?
I was thinking about that actually.
But then they've got 10 years on you.
I was thinking
and you're just at the start. Yeah, you were thinking about that. Yeah, go on.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I was genuinely thinking about that like maybe yesterday. Like, we've only just started and this is only just the beginning. I think it was after the PMP event. I was like,
Yeah.
like you're just like looking to what people achieve after working for like so hard for so long, and just like, I wish that could be me.
And it will be.
Maybe.
Just in
the future.
The future.
In like 20 years.
Not 20 years, but 5 years down the line.
Do you ever think about what your life would look like in 5 years' time?
I try, but I really can't think of anything.
Yeah, neither can I. I
can't see a clear, like, I don't have a 5-year plan like people do. Like, you know, in the movies when they're like drafting their 5-year plan and they're like, this wasn't in my plan, when they like run off with some broski. I don't know. But no, but you know what I mean? Like, I don't have. Oh, that's actually something that. That's actually something that. That's something that's changed completely. Is I did have not really a 5-year plan, but I had a plan for after uni. This time last year.
Was it go to arcade?
Well, no, it was apply to like different companies, get a graduate job that lasts 2-3 years, then progress in that company, like living situation. There was more of a clear-cut plan, but now there's not. Like, I have future goals. I'm not disorientated. I still have a direction. It's just the path is foggy. I still know my end goal. The path is fog has set over my path.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I guess that's not really the case for me. Like, I don't know where I see myself in 5 years, but I guess I have the next few years kind of sorted out myself.
Yeah.
And kind of an idea of what I want to do.
I kind of prefer that because it makes it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, but don't you find it a bit scary? Like, if things like aren't working out and you're just like, oh, maybe I should have just took the corporate job.
But then in corporate, you would have been like, what would life look like without it? Because in a corporate life, you kind of know what life will look like because it's so streamlined.
And I guess you did like internships and like worked corporate. So
yeah, and I'd rather be unsure and yes, go through turmoil, but in the end, have a life that I'm more than happy with than live a life thinking what if.
Get a load of this guy.
Okay, I think we should move on.
Yeah.
Kind of on the same topic line, but what is something that you used to think was essential that you don't think anymore? Let's shift the focus back onto training.
Something I used to think was essential, but isn't anymore. Do you have an idea for this?
I was hoping you did.
I can't lie, I can't think of anything.
Honestly, going back to having a plan.
Yeah.
Like, having a clear-cut plan isn't always essential. I think just it helps a lot. It helps significantly, but it doesn't mean you can't start acting on your goals if you don't yet have a plan on how to, because it can be a lot of help just trying different things and experimenting rather than having one way you're going to achieve that goal. I think what's essential is that you have the goals. I think it's good to know what you want, but knowing how you get there isn't always essential. It's good, it's helpful, don't get me wrong, but it isn't that necessary, or isn't as necessary as I thought it was in the past.
I kind of agree with you. I think, because I'm thinking about this, like, me this time last year, maybe like more September time.
Yeah.
But I genuinely thought that, like, I didn't think I'd do calisthenics like as my like main hobby.
Yeah.
I genuinely thought I'd do something like dance or like cheerleading. I remember I tried out for cheerleading.
I remember
But
that.
I saw myself like doing that in my like uni life.
Yeah.
That and after like trying a few things out, I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I've also realised. Again, it's kind of always been known, but more so this year, is it's better you try things and they don't work out than you never have tried them and you're wondering. It's like it's that saying. So sorry, guys, we say a lot of sayings. I've realised this in the past few episodes. We've just been spamming you with quotes. But
yeah, but some people might have not heard them before.
Yeah. You regret the things that you don't do more than you regret the things that you do try.
Something along those lines. But yeah, you'd feel, I don't know, when I don't do something or don't try something out, I, like, for example, at the event I didn't go and do the set. Like, I regret that.
But you wouldn't have
I
regretted
definitely wouldn't have regretted it if I went, and even if they said like, oh, muscle up now, and then I went on the bar, like, I probably wouldn't regret that as much as just having not done it whatsoever.
So just try.
Life lesson for us all.
Just go ahead, do it. The thing is, unless it's like something extremely detrimental to yourself, you're not going to lose anything. You're just going to gain more understanding of yourself as a person by doing it.
Yeah, you've literally got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Don't
most of the time
gamble or anything like that. But like, don't put high stakes on the line, is what I'm saying. Even if you do, for example, with gambling, money comes back.
How has this podcast gone on to gambling? No, what, you're just promoting gambling. Basically, a lot of the time you don't have anything to lose by trying. It's just like what's restricting you is most likely fear.
Yeah.
Like lack of confidence, but at the end of the day you'll feel better having tried, even if you failed, than having not tried at all. Because I don't know, I beat myself up when I don't try at all.
Sorry. Can you name a challenge that changed you in this year? Or maybe a situation, something that helps you grow as a person?
For me personally, I think this past year, you know what it is? The transition from like going from school and like knowing exactly what you're doing to going somewhere, like, I know everyone says this all the time, going into uni. Like, it's only until you've experienced it that you're like, oh, like, I get it. Going to uni is like a really weird shift. It's the time in your life when you're like an adult, but like you're really not either. I feel like for me personally, this past year, I found it quite difficult to adjust as an individual, like, functioning adult, whereas before, because all you did before was like go to school, and it's like, I don't know, this past year basically I'm starting to feel a little bit more grown up, and like I'm taking on more adult responsibilities, and it's a really weird adjustment, and it's definitely like taken an effect. I don't know if that's whatever. It's definitely taken a impact on like mental health and stuff, which has kind of like shifted my perspectives in the way I view situations now and like my mindset towards things. Slowly working on it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, did that any of that make sense?
Slightly, yeah.
For me personally, this past year has been like a complete like life readjustment in terms of like everything.
Yeah. I get that.
I feel like it's a bit difficult to navigate, and people warn you about it, but you got to go through it, I guess.
I think one that's happened this year is probably finishing uni without having a plan for this year. I think it's kind of similar to what you're saying, because it's scary not knowing what you're going to do, how you're going to do anything, not having a routine or a structure in place that is mandated by an external party, if that kind of makes sense. Like with work, like with a 9 to 5, you have to go in 9 to 5, you have stuff set. But because I'm taking a year out, I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's kind of like taking control of your own life, like setting your own structure, and it's kind of weird because that's basically what I'm trying to say.
It's very strange. Why is the house shaking?
I don't know. I get really freaked out by stuff like that.
It's just restructuring the way you see life and also time.
Yeah.
Time is a weird concept. It's very strange. Time is man-made, guys. It's not real.
That's a thought.
It's true.
It is. Like, the sun rises and goes down every day. But like...
But also, it doesn't always rise. It doesn't rise and set at the same time each day.
Yeah, so what's that about? Why are people like... Also, have you ever thought about like, who told you when you should eat breakfast, lunch, and who thought like 3 meals a day? Okay, yeah, scientists, right? Like blood glucose levels, whatever. Like we've got to maintain it, but
yeah, I mean that goes back to the structure thing, doesn't it? Because people need some sort of structure to cope, because otherwise there's too many unknown variables in your life, and it takes up way too much of your thinking space and energy for you to actually do anything else. So it's just life made a bit easier.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love having a structure and routine, but it's weird when you have to make it and not someone else.
Yeah. What is something that you were obsessed with last year? I've got one.
For you, what is something I was obsessed with last year?
I don't know. Mine's protein bars. I devoured protein bars left, right, and center. I heavily dislike them now. I don't say I hate them, but I don't know what it was. I honestly would eat them like 2 a day. It was bad.
So bad. Honestly,
very
like
detrimental for your health.
It actually freaks me out when I think about what's in bars and stuff.
Yeah.
Not even just protein bars. Literally
any processed food.
Any processed foods when it's like high protein, like actually what have you added in that?
Oh my gosh. Like, don't get me wrong. Okay, great. If you're struggling for protein, if like here and there, it's valid, but little high protein stuff scares me.
Not only that, it makes my tummy hurt. I don't know
so
much
what they put in it.
Protein bars, they mess with me.
Yeah, that's what I was obsessed with last year.
No, it's just energy drinks, which is not better. Not any better.
All. You know what? Yeah.
You've kind of calmed down a little bit on them. They can't see.
No,
Maybe not.
Sure. No, I'm trying Tenzings now, which are more natural ingredients. I've calmed down on Monsters.
It's because you've depleted the entire Local Tesco.
I've calmed down on monsters. I'm now trying Tenzings, and because I don't like the taste that
You just can't drink
I
them.
can't drink them. But I have so many because for the reviews I did like a bulk buy because I give them to Agnes and my parents to try as well. So it's just cheaper to buy in bulk. So now I have so many left.
I can't lie, I rate
And-
some of them.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I rate some of them, but I just they're
Some
not
of
as
them I don't.
addictive as monsters. So
It's
I've
hard to
stopped.
be
It's
addicted to
hard. Yeah,
The apple flavour.
yeah. So I've stopped drinking energy. I've stopped drinking monsters for the past like month, I'd say, since I started recording Tenzing. You know what? Since I recorded the Celsius, I've not really bought monsters that much. And yeah, those ones are more, they're better for you because they have natural sugars and natural caffeine, and the ingredients list is good for you
Cool
as
story.
opposed to aspartame.
Yeah, okay, next question.
No, what were you obsessed with last year?
Loki, those packets of cherry tomatoes. Because I'd like go to Lidl and be like, right, vegetables, yeah? So I just buy the cherry tomatoes and then cherry tomatoes, and then I just eat them all.
They're
and
so
I'd
good.
They're so good, but don't eat the whole bag.
Do you know what's better? Plum tomatoes.
Oh, yeah.
They're better than cherry tomatoes in my opinion.
Yeah, but
They're so
good. If you have a sensitive stomach, don't include that. Guys,
Anyways,
it's not for everyone. Everything in moderation.
tomatoes are really good. Sun-dried tomatoes.
No.
Add them in eggs. Chef's kiss. Honestly, omelette with sun-dried tomatoes and cheese. Feta cheese, eggs, sun-dried tomatoes.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Cannot go wrong.
I can't eat them plain though. That
I can.
No. On pizza, yeah. But not plain.
If we could tell ourselves one thing to our last year self, what would it be?
Get a grip. Like, actually just, like, do it. I don't know, bro. Stop thinking about it, just do it.
Yeah, Loki, keep going and just
YOLO
do
it.
what you want. Not like do whatever you want, spend as much money as you want, detriment your health. Not that, but stop listening to people who are trying to direct you in a path that they wish they would have gone down. If that makes sense.
Wise words.
Thank you. I think we should move on to the would you rather section or the you say section. There's no you say.
It's a we say.
It's a we say would you rather.
Guys, get ready for this.
It's the funny ones that. So if you recall, a few episodes ago,
If you recall and actually watch them,
we didn't manage to finish our would you rathers, and we had some. Agnesa had some ones that she found. We're gonna do them today.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather your sorry? Would you rather your stapler flirted with you constantly or your office chair sighed deeply every time you sat down?
Office chair sighed deeply every time we sat down. Because imagine you have a stapler, or like you're in a meeting, yeah, and you want to put your stapler away. You put it in like a box or something, and then it starts flirting with you to try and get out because it doesn't like the darkness. Like, what if it's scared of darkness? And it's like,
Okay, but why is your chair sighing when you sit down?
I think
What
it's
if it
fun. I
was,
think
like,
it's put me in a good mood. I think it'd be so funny. Because imagine you sit down and it's like, ugh.
Yeah, but wouldn't like a flirty stapler put you in a good mood?
No, because what if it's like, what if you get an overly sexual stapler? And it starts making really inappropriate sexual jokes because that's the way it flirts. Like, you don't know how people flirt in different ways. What if you get a really boogie stapler?
Okay, yeah, I would probably say office chair sigh deeply, but like I don't really get that.
Like when you sit down, it just like be really disappointed that you sat down on it.
Yeah, okay.
I think
I don't
I'd
know,
prefer
maybe I'll
that.
go with a flirty stapler.
I think it irritates me
Actually, yeah, it
because
says
you
constantly.
couldn't, yeah, and you
And
couldn't put
yeah.
it away because
Yeah.
it'd start like imagine it like baby voicing and being like, "Get me out of this drawer. I miss you. I miss you, Pookie Bear."
Right, the chair, we both go for the chair.
Yeah.
Um, would you? These are also. By the way, I did not make these up.
ChatGPT does.
ChatGPT
AI.
This is all AI.
ChatGPT.
But they're just like really random ones. Would you rather only be able to wake up if someone slaps you with a wet towel, or only fall asleep if someone reads you corporate HR policies?
Only fall asleep if someone reads me corporate HR policies. Because imagine you're sleeping, you're on public transport, you can't get up, and you miss your stop. You're late for a meeting. It's important. It's the meeting of your life. You're about to secure like 2.8 million for your business venture. You fell asleep working on your proposal on the bus, but you can't wake up because no one's slapping you with a wet towel.
Yeah, but you would have had to fall asleep with someone reading you.
No, because it's either or.
Oh right. I can't lie. I'd rather be woken up with a wet towel. Imagine someone reading you HR policies.
That I'd fall asleep straight away. Also, you can be
imagine,
like,
but imagine it's one of those sleepless nights where you keep checking your like alarm, and it's just.
What if you record yourself speaking about corporate hate? Oh no, but then you'd fall asleep while you're trying to say it. What if you got ChatGPT to read you corporate HR policies? Endless sleep hack. And you
It's
just press
not
play
that.
when you want to fall asleep.
No, it's not that. As soon as someone reads you HR policies, you fall asleep. It's to fall asleep. Someone
Yeah.
has to read you HR
Yeah.
policies. But it's not like whenever you hear them, you'll fall asleep.
No, but yeah, I'm not saying that though. I'm saying you can set your like you have alarms to wake up. You can set an alarm to fall asleep because you can get ChatGPT.
Yeah, or you can just tell yourself, I'm going to bed now.
And then what if no one is? What if you're home alone? What if you live alone and you need someone to slap you with a wet towel and no one's there and you just end up sleeping for 6 years of your life?
Yeah, facts. Anyway, next one. Would you rather your morning commute was a 3-hour bus ride with bagpipe music or a 10-minute sprint through a field of Lego barefoot?
Lego barefoot, your feet would develop calluses. You'd no longer feel it eventually. 10-minute sprint, your cardiovascular health would increase, probably lose some weight. With the 3-hour bus drive, you just get hearing loss.
Yeah, I was just gonna say 3 hours or 10 minutes of pain. 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Would you rather wake up every morning to the sound of a seagull screaming directly into your ear, or to your own voice whispering you're late? I can't lie, I get freaked out if I was why would I whisper in my...
I genuinely think there'd be ghosts in the house if I heard whispering. Also, I wouldn't wake up.
I think I'd like
I don't think I'd wake
my
up.
mind if that happened. So.
Seagulls, because people wake up to like roosters.
Yeah, we kind of have seagulls around here, so
Yeah.
I guess that's it. Okay.
I'd rather seagulls, as annoying as that'd be, I'd wake up though. Because I'd rather wake up like alert than paranoid.
And like yeah, I agree. Okay, last one. Would you rather your boss could see your camera roll or your co-workers could see your weekly screen time?
I've got nothing to hide on my camera roll, and my screen time is really high because of editing and recording the pod. I'd rather my boss see my camera roll. Firstly, it depends what boss, because I'm going to work back at retail and my boss is literally one of my best friends, so yeah, calm. Also, yeah, like I said, I've got nothing to hide on my camera roll. It's literally just screenshots of stuff, pod shorts, and endless videos of me powerlifting. So yeah, cool, do that. I've got there's nothing. You guys can look at my camera roll if you wanted to. What would you rather?
I wouldn't really care either way.
Yeah, actually, that's so true.
Like, okay, you can look at my camera roll. It's just it's just my life.
Yeah.
You can see my screen time too. That's also just my life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not ashamed. I have no shame.
Yeah, apologies
anything.
for that one. That wasn't that interesting.
That's okay.
And I can't lie, these were funnier 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Should we try and make up some would you rathers? Oh, do you guys ever, when you start falling asleep and you're on the verge of falling asleep, it's not just me because I've spoken to this about people.
I think I know what
you
you're gonna
start generating images of really booky stuff.
It's like AI.
Yeah.
Yeah, your brain.
It's like monsters.
Yeah.
So, okay, no, take back. Would you rather those come to life?
The monsters
that you generate just before you fall asleep, and they're with you the whole night, or every time you fall asleep, the walls in your room close towards you so that you have like a centimetre of movement space.
I'd rather the walls close in, to be fair. Might be nice sleeping in like a box.
That's replicating. The
images I come up with are actually diabolical.
No, they're scary. I have to
But why is that a thing? Because
I think it's because you know how you dream. I think it's your brain preparing, warming up for the dream. You know,
it's not even.
Let's get the juices flowing.
Creative juices.
Yeah.
No, but it's not even when I'm it's as soon as I could be wide awake and just close my eyes, and the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life pops into my head.
No, but I've realised that it's when I'm genuinely on the border of falling asleep.
No, that's not
really, because mine would be as soon as
if I'm in a weird booky mood when I'm falling asleep and I close my eyes, I will see something truly, truly terrifying.
No, mine would be I'd be fine up until the point where my body is going into the sleep state. So that's how I know that I'm about to sleep. Okay, do you think of one?
Would you rather have to chew that entire pack of Airwaves gum at the same time, or it's the box one,
the 64 pieces?
Yeah, all in your mouth at the same time, or have to sleep standing vertically in your closet.
It's not that funny. I'd eat those Airwaves now, to be honest.
Oh,
I chew 5 pieces of gum at a time.
Got that one.
Right.
Would you rather live in a ukulele?
Right, you're just using what's in my room as prompts.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Would you rather live in a ukulele or in that anatomy poster?
Ukulele, you get a window.
Yeah, but look how built they are.
In the poster.
You are. Oh.
How do you live in a poster?
I don't know, bro.
Would you rather your clothes tell you how much fat and weight you've either gained or lost every time you put them on? Or when you apply lotion, it tell you how many singular pieces of hair you have on your body?
I want to know how many pieces of hair I have on my body.
Every time, and then you monitor it.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
I'd rather my clothes tell me how much I've gained and lost.
Okay, that's just a personal preference then. I'd rather not.
Would you rather we end this podcast now or keep going?
Okay, bye.
No, okay, for real. We're gonna go now.
I can't lie. Those ones we made up, they're booky. Wait, you got 2 goes and I only got 1.
Go. I was gonna say, drop in the comments below, not that any of comment.
Can you please say that into it?
No, but for real, can you guys comment down below what you would rather to ours?
Would you rather? Oh, here's a good one. Would you rather eat nectarines in the form of grapes, which actually sounds delicious, so that one, or like a nectarine that's a grape? Oh, that kind of sounds delicious too.
Both.
No, but would you rather which one?
Nectarines in the form of grapes, because if it's a grape in the form of a nectarine, there'd be a pit in the middle of it, and that'd be really inconvenient. I wouldn't be able to fully enjoy it. Whereas, like
no,
little,
just the.
What? So there's little pits inside of the grapes. Then.
Oh, I guess so. I was gonna say there's no pit,
but no, because the pit has to exist.
Yeah.
So is the pit in the grape?
Yeah. So think like, for example, a date. For example, like it's got a pit in it.
So it'd be small. It'd just be like, would you rather have small nectarines or big grapes?
Yeah.
Big grapes.
Yeah.
Because then you don't get enough.
The other day. Actually,
imagine like a big frozen grape like that. Oh, that'd slap.
I agree.
Yeah, that one. That'd be bagging.
Okay, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. Let's wrap this up.
Thank you so much for listening, guys. We hope you enjoyed whatever the heck this was. Peace.
We hope you enjoyed this episode. Catch us in the next one.
See you next Wednesday.
Bye, Munchkins.